All right, gang, we're back with our at-home Metcon for Friday, November 13th. Sprint intervals is our goal for today. So we've got 5 sets, a minute of work, followed by a minute of rest. During that minute of work, we've got 8 deadlifts, 5 burpees over our object, and then doing as many double unders or single unders as we can in the remainder of the minute. I want you trying to go a little heavier on your deadlifts today, so a couple options. If that means grabbing two 25-pound, 30, 40-pound dumbbells, if you have that option at home, then you can get under a bit more load. So right now I've got two 25s, that gives me 50 total. Or if I only have some single objects, go for that heavier single object. So for me today, I used a 75 or a 70-pound kettlebell at home. We've got 8 deadlifts, whether it's double hand or whether it's double object or single object. Keep those knees back in the bottom. Since these are fast deadlifts, the thing I want you to really focus on is getting your hips down below your shoulders each time. So hips go back. Once the hands pass the knees, that's when the hips drop, but I don't let those knees travel forward at all. I keep those knees back while that butt drops down. When we get tired or when we're going fast, what tends to happen is we tend to stiffen out those legs and we rely way too much on our low back at that point. So give yourself time to get those hips down each rep. After those, 5 burpees over that object. Chest and quads touch the ground. Try to jump directly over the object. 2-foot takeoff, 2-foot landing if you can. But if you have any knee, ankle, or hip problems, you can always do that step in, step out, and then that step over motion as well. If you're ever having low back pain on your burpees, a sub that you guys can use there is that up down where we hit plank, we pop back in, and then we can still get over that object. That keeps us from flexing and extending that low spine as much, and it helps save that low back. So just wanted to give you guys some options on those burpees. Get through those 5 quickly. Hopefully you get to your rope in that 25 to 35 second range. If it's taking you longer than that to knock out your deadlifts and burpees, then I want you to shave a couple reps off of each movement so that you still have plenty of time to hit this jump rope at the end of the minute. Remember, we want our elbows close to our side, hands slightly in front of our hips, and we want to try to contact the ground way out in front and then let that rope slide under. When we clip our toes, a lot of times that's because we're getting our hands out too wide, and that rope is never clipping the ground, it's staying high and clipping our feet. Putting that all together, use that tap to help keep your rhythm. So if you're whipping that ground, you can always listen for that click. If you're still struggling with those double unders, go singles today because you don't have a lot of time to get those reps in. So I want you moving throughout the majority of the remainder of that minute. Your score today will be your total double unders or single unders. So set that benchmark that first minute, try to get back to similar reps in those following minutes, and then just add it all up at the end. After each work minute, you've got a minute of rest. Think about breathing in through the nose, out through the straw. Try to bring that heart rate back down as much as you can during that minute of rest. Good luck on these sprint intervals today. We've got a benchmark workout tomorrow, so we'll see you guys back for that.